Hey there, I've got my morning coffee here. It's so tasty. Although I'm not used to drinking caffeine, I think I might be a little buzzed out today. And the other thing, what I'm trying to do is trying to block the bicycle that's leaning up against the dining room table. Do you want to see? I think this is the perfect, oh yeah, right about here in the middle works. Okay, so I wanted to come on here and talk about how to make your weight loss journey easier. And what I mean by that is I know over the years, I mean, I've become a non-drinker over the years because I just can't metabolize alcohol like I used to in my 20s. And, I get lots of comments from people around me when I'm out, friends, mostly friends. Things like, oh, you only live once. Oh, have a drink, Amy. It's you're not gonna die. Or things like, have some fun, live a little, take a day off. It won't hurt you. Do you ever hear stuff like that when you're out and about? And I'm not saying that having a drink is bad for you or you shouldn't have a piece of cake. What I am saying is whatever choice that you decide should be respected. And I think a lot of times too, I get it around alcohol a lot because like I said, I don't drink a whole lot. I barely drink any. And it almost makes them feel bad when they see me not drinking. However, on the other side of the coin, for some women, it's a little bit of pressure, peer pressure, right? And I think it's important to, I'm going to talk about a few options on how to handle these types of situations. I mean, ideally, in the perfect world, is to figure out how you can not let these types of comments bother you. However, sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's easier. Okay. So that's ideally the goal. However, there's a few other things that you can do. So if it's a close friend that you can have a conversation with and let them know like, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. And sometimes it's challenging and I could really use your support. And having a little chat with them, just let them know that, like your comments really, it does make it hard. It makes you feel bad for not participating, whatever those feelings might be. And that also applies to, your family members, maybe even your partner. I know a lot of times for women that, men don't, or their partners don't necessarily have the same types of goals as women do. And that's okay. But you can, do different things, but yes, still be supportive. And having those types of conversations can be, can really change how you can make your journey a lot easier. So saying, hey, look, you know what? This is what I'm doing, and I could really use your support. And this is where I need you. This is where I need your support on. These are the things. For example, maybe comments, the things that you say really do hurt. And if you could change that, that would be really appreciated. Okay, so having that type of conversation. And the other option too, maybe not when it comes to your partner, but definitely around your social network is maybe spending a little less time with the people that are unsupportive, right? And I'm not saying you need to cut ties, is when you're not feeling up to it, and it's okay to say no, and I think women need to get better at saying no versus yes, and really think about their own goals and how, their decisions is going to be the best for them in that moment. All right. So how to make your journey easier, saying no, and having these types of harder conversations with your partners and good friends, and, or even, spending a little less time with some other people. And that's okay. And the last but not least is to also create a strong support network around yourself. So, building a community, being around people, women that have the same types of goals as you, that have the same kind of, health and fitness goals, like maybe exercise, finding a buddy to go on walks with, to do workouts with. That can go a long way, because when you do things in groups, it does make it easier. So if you're having a hard time, reach out to someone, reach out to the Fit and Fierce group here, or reaching out to your support network, or finding yourself a new support network can really make a huge difference. All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to pop them down here below, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.